Imagine being perfectly rational yet starving to death between two identical piles of hay. Welcome to the prison of your own mind. It sounds like a dark joke, a thought experiment meant to entertain bored philosophers in ivory towers, but today it is the most accurate diagnosis of the modern human condition. In the 14th century, Jean Buridan, a French philosopher, described a paradox that would haunt the concept of free will forever. He imagined a donkey, a creature driven by basic instincts and simple needs. This donkey is placed exactly halfway between two identical stacks of hay. Both stacks are the same size, the same quality, and the same distance away. The donkey is equally hungry for both. Now follow the logic. If the donkey is a perfectly rational being, it needs a reason to choose one over the other. But there is no reason. There is no logical preference. To go left would be arbitrary. To go right would be irrational. So the donkey stands still. It analyzes. It waits for a signal, a sign, a mathematical proof that one stack is superior to the other. And in that search for the perfect choice, it stands motionless until it drops dead of hunger. You might think you are smarter than the donkey, but look at your life. We are currently living in the era of the infinite haystack. Every morning you wake up and confront a world of endless choices, thousands of career paths, millions of potential partners, an infinite stream of content, and a billion ways to spend your time. We have been sold the lie that more choice equals more freedom. But in reality, more choice is a death sentence for the will. We have become a generation of Buridan's donkeys. We don't act, we optimize. We don't live, we analyze. We spend hours scrolling through Netflix, not to watch a movie, but to find the perfect movie. We spend years in dead-end situations, not because we want to be there, but because we are too afraid that picking a new path might be the wrong choice. We are starving in the middle of a digital supermarket because we are waiting for a certainty that does not exist. The Machiavellian architects of our digital age know this perfectly. They don't want you to choose, they want you to consider. As long as you are stuck in the analysis phase, your attention is a commodity. Decision paralysis is not a bug in the system, it is the engine of the economy. The algorithm is the hay that moves as soon as you reach for it, keeping you exactly in the center, paralyzed, profitable, and starving for real experience. Immanuel Kant argued that the will is the only thing that is truly good without qualification, but what Kant didn't foresee was a world where logic would become the enemy of the will. When you have too much data, logic becomes a loop. You can find a rational reason to stay where you are, and you can find a rational reason to leave. When the reasons cancel each other out, the result is zero movement. This is the symmetry of death. In nature, symmetry is beauty. In decision-making, symmetry is paralysis. If two options are equally good, logic cannot help you. If two options are equally risky, logic cannot save you. The donkey's mistake was not a lack of intelligence. His mistake was his belief that the universe owed him a reason. The escape from this cage is not more information. It's not a better pro and con list. It is what Kierkegaard called the leap. It is the realization that a wrong choice is infinitely superior to no choice at all. Movement is life, stasis is the grave. The donkey died not because it chose the wrong pile, but because it refused to be irrational. Sometimes the most rational thing you can do is to be completely, unapologetically arbitrary, to flip a coin and commit to the outcome with your entire soul. Look at the world around you. We are witnessing a global collapse of the human will. We have replaced courage with calculation. We have traded the leap of faith for the algorithm of certainty. We are waiting for the perfect time to start the business, the perfect time to speak the truth, the perfect time to change the world. But let me tell you the effective truth that Machiavelli knew so well. The perfect moment is a ghost. It is a mirage designed to keep you standing still while time devours your potential. The world belongs to the irrational ones who move while others are still measuring the distance. The stacks of hay in your life are rotting while you wait for a sign. You think you are being careful. You think you are being wise. You think you are being rational. But in reality, you are just a donkey in a very expensive suit, standing between two versions of your life, waiting for a signal that will never come. The light is turning red, the clock is ticking, and the hunger is setting in. The choice was never about the hay, it was never about which path was better. The choice was always about whether you had the courage to exist as a force of nature rather than a slave to logic. This series was designed to show you the architecture of your prison. We showed you how the world works. We showed you how power unmasks the soul. And now we show you the cage inside your own mind. Now that you see the bars, will you stay and count them, or will you finally move? The hay is waiting, the clock is stopping, the logic is dead. Stop thinking.